In here, I keep my coupons. I'm not a big couponer, but I do try to keep some coupons that I know we'll use. And then down here, this little pink wallet, I think I got for $2 at Target. And what I keep in here is a whole bunch of different cards, gift cards or rewards cards or punch cards, a little bit of extra cash. So if I were to have my debit card and I needed some gas, I could get some. And I keep them in here so that I can have access to them when needed, but they're not bulking up my wallet. I also keep my headphones for the gym. I keep them in this Altoid box. And then last in here, I always keep my knife. And this is because you just never know what kind of situation is going to come up, and whether they're in my passenger seat or my driver's side door, I just always have something to protect myself. And then in here I keep toothpicks and bobby pins. Moving on to the middle part of my car, my console area. This, I have my phone charger. It's a really long one, which I really love, but I don't like the cord being in my way, so I just hair tie it. And then this I try to keep clear. This is for my drinks. I try to keep that completely clear. Change is here. I keep change there. I don't try to put anything else in there. And then this is my console. It stays pretty organized. These two little containers I got at Mardel for 25 cents each. And if you don't know what Mardel is, it's like a Christian bookstore slash teacher haven, I would say. They have so many school supplies and stuff for teachers and homeschooling. In here, I keep some icebreakers, which they might be old, I don't know. And then this guy I got for a car mount. I'm just keeping him here until I find a really perfect place for my phone, and then I'll adhere it. Then I have this little container inside my container. I have a pen, I have a lip gloss with color, always have a chapstick, and then I have another knife because you just never know. And these are the kind of knives where you can just easily pop them out. There's not like a lot to them. You'll also see I have a little bit of extra cash in there just because you never know when you might need cash. Now in my second Mardel container, I have smell good stuff. So this is like old Bath and Body Works stuff, which I know it's toxic, but you know, it's getting left out here in the sun and I don't want to put my good stuff out here. I also keep a little lotion, and then I also keep an antibacterial. So after I pump gas or get done grocery shopping or whatever, I do that. And then I keep a lighter, and then I always keep Post-its. I've been doing this for a long time. When I think of something or need to remember something, I will just either write it down on here and post it somewhere in my car, or I'll actually just grab this entire pack of Post-its, which I'm almost out, and I'll put it somewhere where it doesn't make sense. So I'll just do that, and then when I get back in the car after getting groceries, I'm just like, hey, why did I put that Post-it there? Oh yeah, I need to get gas before I get home, or oh yeah, I need to run by the car wash, or I need to go pick up, you know, something. And so I'll just put this out of place. Lastly, in my console is my gum, some more gum, and then some breath mints. So those stay there. These are my workout gloves. I keep them handy and accessible. Any kind of bag for my trash, and I'll just stick it on this armrest. And then when I'm done and it's full or it just starts smelling, then I'll take the entire sack inside and replace the sack, and it's a super easy trash can. A couple of things I have handy are my umbrella. Now, I live in Texas, so I don't use this that often, so I don't try to keep it too close to me, but I do want it available if it does rain like it has been lately. And then I also keep sunflower seeds because when I'm traveling for a while, I get tired. But for some reason, sunflower seeds give me something to do and they keep me awake. And that is all that I have in the passenger door. I keep a few different things. I guess first is straws. And the restaurants always hand these out, so I accept it, but I try not to use these. What I use instead are these metal straws that I got from Amazon. They were like a pack of 6, I think. Of course, fast food restaurants, they give you tons of napkins, so I hold on to all of these, and they come in super handy, so I'm not going to get rid of them. Next is a flashlight. I always keep this accessible. You never know when you're going to need it, and I do check it every once in a while just to make sure that it is still, the batteries aren't dead. This is an awesome flashlight. All of my auto receipts I take inside. I used to keep some in here and some inside, but now I just take them all inside so they're all in one spot. And then of course, my manual. I keep the manual in here. I keep a couple of extra sunglasses. I keep my main sunglasses up there in the sunglass holder. extra set of keys for storage. I don't keep these on my keychain because I just don't use it that often. I don't like my keychain jumbled up. This is where I keep my tire gauge checker, my tire pressure gauge. This is where I keep my Bluetooth headset with the charger. So I'll keep that available close to the left side of my glove box. So if I'm on a trip and I don't want to hold the phone, I'll pull this out. And then of course, insurance. A couple of things that I keep in the back are my clothing rod. This guy I got from my dad, who I think got it from Walmart, but it's really handy. Every time I travel, I keep my clothes on hangers so that I don't have to take them off hangers, fold them, put them in the suitcase, take them out, hang them up. So I just keep them on a hanger, use this guy, always put it behind the driver's seat so that it never blocks your view. So all of my clothes stay on that side. In the pocket behind the passenger seat, I keep a microfiber cloth for dusting up there when it gets really filthy. I keep that so that my right hand can reach back and grab it. And then I also keep an extra grocery bag back here. I use this one a lot. On the floor, since I don't have kids or anything, I just keep my gloves down here, my workout gloves, my MMA ones, and I just let them air out on the floor after a workout. Underneath my passenger seat is where I keep this guy. So this is used to clean the inside of the window in front, the windshield, and it's really handy. I'll just do it like that and it wipes all the dust off the inside of the windshield, which I really like. Underneath my driver's seat, I started keeping little cards of encouragement. They're assorted and so it can pertain to each situation differently, which I like. And I've just written little notes whenever I feel the need or feel like somebody needs it. And it's just handy to have these underneath my driver seat. And then the last thing, which I would hope all of you guys have if you have a vehicle, is jumper cables. I keep mine underneath the seat for now. And obviously I've not used these, but once I do, I'm probably gonna have to find a package to fit them in because I don't think I could get them back in the box. But you definitely want jumper cables. So get you some. These are 16-foot. This green basket I keep in the trunk, and I've kept it in my trunk for quite a while. I changed it up as to what's in here, but right now my basketball stays in here because our gym has a court. I also keep some crackers. We had these for an event and I just thought they'd be good to keep in the car because we don't eat these, so they'd be good in a crunch and they don't melt. Also a Leatherman. So this guy is like a multi-tool and really handy to have. It's few different tools in one. It comes out, it has a lot of tools, screwdriver and stuff in there, scissors, ruler, everything you could possibly need. So that's always handy to have. You can get these at sporting goods stores or an academy if you have an academy, or your dad probably has an extra one. I also keep my returns in here. So once I know I'm going to return something back to the store, I just stick it in my trunk. That way I always have it when I'm ready to return it. So that's what this is. This is a return. This is also a return. I still have the receipt. I don't care how the bag looks. And then in here, I need to recycle these. I haven't yet, but I keep them in here in case I run by a recycling place. We don't have recycling at our house. And then I keep an extra jacket just because I don't know when I'm gonna need it. So that stays in here. I just got this box at Sam's and I'm gonna keep it in here because every time I go grocery shopping, I like to keep my beverages like the milk and the orange juice or whatever I don't want falling over. I keep it in a little box and that keeps it upright as I'm driving home. And then I keep a blanket. I rarely use this to keep warm. Sometimes we've laid it flat and put plants on it or something that's gonna make the car dirty, and then I'll just wash the blanket, so it's kind of like a barrier. That is all I keep in my car, and it stays really clean and organized. And if my nephews or nieces ever visit me, one of the things that I make sure to do whenever we get out of the car every time is I say, all right, trash grab. Everybody grab 3 pieces of trash or you're not getting out of the car. And I make it a joke because they know they can get out, but it keeps my car clean. And then one more thing that I do, whenever I get home and I have groceries to unload or I have a lot of stuff I need to get out, first thing I do is grab everything in my driver's seat. So I grab my cup, I grab my trash, I grab my keys, I grab my purse, I grab everything from there, take it inside, and then come and work on what's in the trunk. Because if I do the trunk first, I'll probably forget to go back to the front of the car, and that's when things get messy. So start at the front, work to the back, and that's all my time.